also be at that screening tomorrow. He served on the ship where General Hodges and Bradley ran that invasion, but veterans of the historic battle are getting harder to find 70 years later. So tonight we go back into our archives 30 years to find one. We interviewed Quinn Blevins for the 40th anniversary back in 1984.
Quinn Blevins remembers D-Day. He remembers tough Army training in the Georgia swamps a year before the invasion. He remembers landing in England in January and the secretive planning involved. Blevins was part of an assault team whose job it was to destroy German bunkers with flamethrowers and TNT. On June 6 at 6:30 in the morning, Blevins and the other men left their ship headed for Utah Beach. They were tough, ornery, and above all, prepared.
I've had a lot of people ask me, was you scared? Actually, no. We had had so many years or months of training, and it got so hectic that we knew we had a job to do, and we had to do it. And there was no ands, and ifs, and buts about it.
Of the 1,000 men in his battalion, every one of them except the chaplain was either killed or wounded. Blevins himself suffered bullet wounds to the stomach, but he says it would have been a lot worse without the Navy and Air Force bombarding the coastline.
I remember some destroyer coming down with us, and he must have been dragging bottom. And he was laying those 5 inchers down in that barbed wire, and that was our biggest fear, is that we get tangled up in that barbed wire. And they wrecked that barbed wire and let us get on through.
It's been 40 years since D-Day, but Quinn Blevins remembers the details clearly. He's also not likely ever to forget. It was tough. In fact, it was hell, but it was a job that had to be done.
Our briefings, they stressed one thing to us men: the future of Western civilization depends on your shoulders. I've always been proud of that.